What's happening, folks, and welcome to another episode of Stars of Tomorrow, an FM21 series where we look at some of the young talent on the game and we see how they get on over the course of their careers. And these are all players that you guys in the comments section give me. So, before I go into the rules of this series, first of all, don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new as well. The rules are simply this. Down below in the comments section, leave as much info on the player you want to see be featured on these videos. Also, check the playlist, make sure he's not been requested already. Check the document down below, which is the Google Sheet, which is also the schedule for the series that says, what players are coming up and when. And also, maximum 2 players at any one time, due to just make sure that everyone gets a fair crack at getting their players scheduled. In terms of the schedule for this series, it's going to be every other day, whilst we do FIFA as well. But if you want to see this daily series, which would mean every series is daily on the channel, then I'm willing to do that. It would mean you get 3 videos a day occasionally if we do this series daily alongside FIFA every other day. Do apologise for the latest upload. We're having PC issues. It essentially was one blue screen error, and then this video would not render in Adobe Premiere, which I use. So I've had to redo the video. So I already know how this guy develops in this video. Quite a lot, more details and stuff like that. So I do apologise if I don't rush it, but I can't. Usually when I do these videos, I glance quickly at their stats and see if they've gone up a massive amount. I don't look at the numbers or anything like that. But I've already done that already. I've gone in depth already, so I kind of know what's coming here. But I wanted to just get the video out today in top quality and find out if this issue has now been resolved with the PC, which I think I need to do more updates on it, but I can't do it till Monday at the earliest. So, So today's player is Eduardo Camavinga, who you may or may not have seen from my FM series with United on this channel. Check that out, by the way. Went live at 6 p.m. today in the latest episode. So, midfielder who I know from past experience on FM, he's very, very popular and he's very, very impressive. So the fee you have to pay for him first, let's get to that. Game over does that. Is I think you can get him for around 90 million pounds. Yeah, 80 million pound. Let's try. This is not me going a proper 82 million pound. There we go. That's just me doing a quick summarization. I can tell you from past experience of managing him, or signing him, I got him for 90. But obviously, it's like 82. It's not much difference. That's the fee you have to pay for him. The main attributes that I like about this guy are that he can play, I think, a variety of different positions because of the tackling the technique, the passing, the first touch, the dribbling, the pace will obviously it will increase. I know it does for a fact. So there's those elements there that are very, very impressive for him. So you can make him box to box, make him a Mazzala, make him a deep playmaker, advanced playmaker. You can make him a box. Any of those roles would be suitable for him. Even any of them really. Maybe it's more some modern others when he's seen develop and what you want to do with him. So yeah, looking at his scout report, which I managed to do here for you guys, he's got a current 2.5 star current ability, potential 3.5 star, potentially 4.5 star ability. So there is that basically got potential. So guys, it's a bit weird in this episode because I'm trying to get out live here quickly enough, and I've also done it already, so I'm just also worried about PC crashing on me in a moment anyway. So yeah, it's very consistent, good timing in the challenge, good at marking, can adapt to other countries, and is natural in a couple of positions, as we saw here. Like I said, can play DM or CM depending what role you want to play him in and what formation you are playing yourself. So first jump, let's go. So, as you can see, 20 years old now, worth £69 million, and you've seen the increase that I already knew was coming, but also like I hinted at coming. The physicality is very, very impressive. The mental stats are obviously going up. Obviously, they'll get even better, you'd imagine, later on. And the first touch, passing, marking, technique and tackling, very high as well. Like I said, this guy can be played, in my opinion, in different roles, but with the fact he's got the... honestly, I was going to say what I'll play him in. I'd play him box to box. I would, because of the stamina and acceleration he has. I really would. That's my opinion. You can obviously form your own, obviously, as well. So injury record here, let's have a look. As you can see, nothing much to worry about there at all, in my opinion. Relatively injury free, which is good. The career stats, obviously they signed him for £74 million. So you're looking at 70 to 90-ish million between those two ballpark figures. Obviously, you could negotiate a deal that is done in a certain way that is not as expensive as that, but that's obviously down to you guys. As you can see here, first season we got here, 6 goals, 1 assist. Then he got 6 and 8, and his first season at Arsenal, 8 and 8. This is early on in his career though. He is developing. He will get better. I know he will. The goal record may increase as well for you guys. So let's continue. This was the first run through of the player that I did, because obviously how he's developed, he's pretty damn good. So yeah, next jump. Let's get to it. Right, guys, 24 years old, and you can see here, it's basically stayed pretty much stable with his stats on technical, mental, and physical. On his development, as you can see here, he's got gets forward. Okay, I always struggle to read these out. Gets forward whenever possible, dictates tempo, looks to the pass rather than trying to score, and tries long range passes. D-line playmaker, box to box, they're the two that stand out for those really. But then again, if you can get in yourself and develop him through his own player traits, you can do maybe something different with him than they've done here. As you can see here, 4 weeks, 3 weeks, so not much worry there in terms of injuries for me. Career stats, so his first season at Arsenal, we got 8 and 8. Then look at that, 12 and 7, 12 and 7, 12 and 5, 11 and 4. So double figures for goals every season, and a few assists smattered around here and there as well. He did say fairly consistent performer as well, didn't it, in his review? I'm pretty sure he said that. I can't remember 5 minutes ago. But yeah, this guy looks fantastic. The only downside to him is the fees, massive, but that's offsetted by the fact that he's got incredible stats, and he's got a lot of potential to grow into that. So, and he's also multifunctional as well. He can play in different roles and different positions in CM or DM. So there is that, to counter the massive fee you've got to pay. But like I said again, if you were to pay it in installments in a certain way, I'm sure you'll be happy with this deal. So 24, let's continue. Right, 28 years old, £80 million valuation. As you can see, the valuation is back to where you would basically agree a fee for. Same player traits there as well. The injury record is a bit more worrying up here, but then again, that could just be it's not saying injury prone, which I think that's something that when it comes to injuries on these reviews now, I think we made us say, look, we'll show the injury record anyway, but if the scout report we get doesn't say injury proneness on him, then we're just going to say he's not injury prone. But then again, I'll show it anyway for the sake of consistency, just so you get an idea where he's like, again, each stage different. You never know. He might be overplayed and that kind of thing. We don't know how to do it, but it's just numbers on the screen. So let's have a look here. So 12 and 5, 11 and 4 we got to, didn't we? So this next year you got 13 and 5, 12 and 6, 15 and 15, and this year 6 and 6. But that 30 to 31 had a couple of one big injury for 2 months in there, so you can work it out, can't you, that if he had not that injury, you would get double figures in goals based on the fact that he's done it before and the injury, and so what I mean, makes sense, doesn't it? It's not a huge leap in the dark there, is it? But I like him, I really do. He's brilliant. Obviously, I think the 2 month injury is taking a hit on his physical stats here, but look at the technicals, look at the mental stats. There's nothing there really I can find a negative for him really, other than the big fee. But like I said, the fee is relative. If he stays at your club for your save, and you win Champions Leagues and Premier League titles with him, or top league titles with him, I don't think you're going to be worried about the fee, are you, really? Because you're winning so much with him. So you know what I mean. It's one of those. Right, we'll go for another jump, guys. Not so much looking at the stats for technical, mental, and physical. Just looking at the goal return, and let's see if you can get back to double figures after that little bit of a setback. So he's gone to Real Madrid, like we expected. His physicals have dropped at 32 years old. Looking at the injury record again, look at it here again another serious injury here, but then again, it might just be one off thing happening in his save. It's his goal return I want to look at. So we got to here when we got 6 and 6. So he then got 7 goals, 16 assists, then 8 and 12, 8 and 5. Obviously, then moved to Real Madrid and got 1 and 3. So maybe the injury took a hit on him, maybe. But I still think he's worth the money. He's multi-adaptional. He's got the technical abilities. He's got the mental stats. The physicality is there earlier on in his career. The negative, if you're going to pick one, is the fees, massive, but you're buying a quality player. So, you know what I mean? It's not like you're buying a player who may become good. This guy, relatively speaking, is going to be good. I would very much doubt anybody's got a save where he's not had a good development, unless he's so unlucky and breaks the leg or something in the first 2 years of the save or something like that, which I've never actually had that happen to me before, but, that could, some kind of freakish thing happens to me in the early years of his development that affects it. So, yeah, thank you so much for the recommendation for the video, whoever it was who did that. Do apologise for what might be erratic uploading next few days while I try and work out on the PC. Hopefully it's all settled down. Hopefully it was just the video that was the problem. I'll have to try and work it out, guys. So and all that kind of stuff. But I think I know what I've got to do, but I can't do it till Monday with the technician. So hopefully it's all okay now. Thank you for watching, folks. I will see you all next time. Don't forget, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like on the video, drop a like on it, and subscribe if you're new as well. And I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.